So, imagine this: a cold night in the Santiago Bernabéu stadium, white shirts everywhere, history in the walls, ego in the air, and then applause.
Magnificent! That is why he has got the golden boot. And I tell you what, there are even Madrid fans.
Not for a Madrid player, for Ronaldinho. That's when you know you're watching something different, not greatness. We've seen greatness. Lionel Messi has numbers that look like accounting errors. Cristiano Ronaldo turned football into a science of perfection. Diego Maradona made it divine, chaotic, almost religious. But Ronaldinho, he made it fun again. And that sounds simple. It isn't, because somewhere along the way, football stopped being a game. It became a system, pressing structures, heat maps, expected goals, the smell of cigarette smoke and cheap beer in the stands replaced by corporate hospitality and LED boards. But Ronaldinho belonged to a different scent. Wet grass, firecrackers outside the San Siro, street football carried into cathedrals. If you wanted to explain football to someone who had never seen it, really explain it, you wouldn't start with Messi or Ronaldo. Too perfect, too clinical. You'd start with him. Because Ronaldinho didn't play football. He played with it, and more importantly, he made you feel like you still could too. Early 2000s football wasn't innocent. Don't romanticize it too much. There was cynicism, tactical rigidity, Italian defenses that felt like prison walls, midfields built to suffocate rather than create, managers who preferred control over chaos. You had Zinedine Zidane gliding through games like an artist, Thierry Henry slicing defenses open in England, Paolo Maldini defending like it was a moral duty. But even then, something was shifting. Football was becoming faster, stronger, more optimized. Players were being molded into athletes first, footballers second. Individuality, controlled, risk, managed. And then came Ronaldinho. From Porto Alegre, from the cages, from the kind of football that doesn't care about formations or data. The kind where the only rule is don't lose the ball, and if you do, win it back with a smile. At FC Barcelona, he didn't just revive a club, he reset the mood of the sport. This was post-Galactico dominance, Real Madrid collecting superstars like trophies, football leaning toward power, branding, inevitability. Then Ronaldinho walked into the Camp Nou like a street performer who'd taken a wrong turn and decided to stay. No scripts, no fear, elasticos, no-look passes, that ridiculous, impossible rhythm in his stride, as if the ball was lighter for him, as if gravity negotiated. He didn't reject tactics. He ignored their limits, and in doing so, he gave something back that football was quietly losing: freedom, not just to win, but to play. Let's be honest. Do you actually enjoy modern football? It's faster now, sharper, more precise. Everyone can press, everyone can pass, fullbacks invert, wingers track back, midfielders run like machines. But does it move you? Does it stay with you? How many players today give you that feeling? The one you can't quite explain? The one you used to get on a random Tuesday night, watching a game at the San Siro, the air thick, the floodlights buzzing, something about to happen? Because that's what's missing. Not quality, not intensity, freedom. Football used to be simpler, brutally simple. A ball, a street, 2 jackets for goalposts, no structure, no instructions, just instinct. That's the world Ronaldinho came from, and he never really left it. While the game evolved, became stricter, faster, more controlled, he stayed loose, improvised, played like the pitch was still concrete, like the crowd was still just a handful of friends. There's that story, the one everyone quotes because it sounds too perfect to be true. His friends got tired of playing, so he kept going. Dribbling between chairs, training with his dog. It sounds romantic. It's not. It's revealing, because most players grow out of that phase. They get coached out of it, disciplined, refined, sanded down. Ronaldinho didn't. He resisted the system without ever confronting it, smiled through it, played around it. While others learned patterns, he trusted rhythm. While others calculated, he felt. And in a game increasingly obsessed with control, he remained gloriously uncontrollable. Not because he couldn't follow the rules, because he didn't need them. Before every game, as kids, we all had that thought. I'm going to try something today. A new trick. A ridiculous feint. Something you'd probably mess up, but you'd try anyway. Now imagine never losing that. That was Ronaldinho. Every game, every touch, a new idea. And not safe ideas, not rehearsed movements, mad ones. The kind no coach would ever approve. The kind defenders hate. The kind that makes a stadium hesitate for half a second before exploding. And he did it everywhere. At the Camp Nou, at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, under the heavy sky at Old Trafford, in Champions League knockouts. On World Cup stages, same attitude. I feel like this, so I'll do it. And here's the thing, it worked. That's what made it dangerous, because usually you're told there's a trade-off. Style or substance, flair or efficiency. You can be spectacular, or you can be decisive. Ronaldinho refused the choice. He was both. He'd humiliate a defender and then score, or assist, or decide a game before you'd even processed what just happened. Ask Samuel Eto'o. He saw it up close. Every day. The grin, the energy, the absurd confidence. If he was happy, we'd win. Simple as that. And that smile, it mattered more than people think, because it wasn't branding. It wasn't arrogance. It was joy. Pure, disarming joy. Almost unsettling in its simplicity. Like a joker who didn't want chaos. Just happiness. And somehow, in the middle of elite, high-pressure, suffocating modern football, that was enough to make him the best player in the world. Football feeds on ego. Always has. Walk into the San Siro on a Champions League night and you can smell it. Sweat, tension, pride. 22 men convinced they're the most important one on the pitch. That's the game. Status, legacy, hierarchy. Who's better than who? Who owns the era? Lionel Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo became an industry. Debates, numbers, tribalism, endless comparisons, endless noise. But Ronaldinho never really played that game, even when he was the best in the world. Because he was, let's not rewrite history, he carried it lightly, like it didn't quite belong to him. There's a moment. Early 2000s Camp Nou, a skinny teenager comes on, nervous, quick feet, too quick almost. Ronaldinho sees it immediately. I remember Messi as a little boy, he said later. I gave him the assist for his first goal. And I thought, this is a champion. No insecurity, no distance, just recognition. Most superstars protect their throne, build walls, control dressing rooms, manage influence. Ronaldinho opened the door, not because he had to, because he didn't care enough not to. Ask Samuel Eto'o. He made everyone feel good, Eto'o said. He gave joy, and when he was happy, we knew we would win. That's not normal, by the way. Elite dressing rooms are fragile ecosystems. Too many egos in too small a space, too many careers colliding, and yet Ronaldinho disarmed it. With a smile, with generosity, with a complete absence of fear. He'd praise Alessandro Del Piero openly, call him an idol, say his free kicks were better. He'd admit stealing the Elastico from Ronaldo Nazario, another king, another ego, another era. No hesitation, no calculation, just honesty. Even when his own decline started, quietly at first, then all at once, he didn't fight it like others would. No desperate reinvention, no public battles. He smiled, and when the next generation arrived, he didn't resist it. There's that image. Neymar, still a kid, before a game against Atletico Mineiro. He walks up to Ronaldinho, bows his head slightly. Respect. Thank you for everything you've done for football lovers. That's not something you say to a rival. That's something you say to someone who made you fall in love with the game. And that's the point. Ronaldinho wasn't competing for the crown. He was redefining what it meant to wear it. There's a moment every football fan knows. Late at night, phone in hand, scrolling. One clip after another. Goals, skills, noise, and then suddenly, him, Ronaldinho, and everything slows down. Not literally. The clip is the same speed, but it feels different. Lighter, looser, as if the game itself is breathing again. Watch him at the Santiago Bernabéu stadium. White shirts chasing shadows, defenders guessing, always a second late. Or under the lights at Old Trafford. That famous goal, toe poke, no backlift. Rio Ferdinand frozen, Paul Scholes watching, almost confused. You don't analyze it, you just react. Because Ronaldinho didn't play in sequences. He played in moments. Tiny, explosive, impossible moments. I've never seen anything like it, defenders would say. And they meant it, not in the polite post-match way. In the what just happened to me way. Even teammates struggled to explain it. He did things in training we couldn't believe, said Eto'o. Things you wouldn't even try in a game, but he did. Always. That's what made it addictive. Every touch carried possibility. Chaos, beauty, and then there's the smile. It sounds cliche. It isn't, because it changes everything. Football at that level is pressure, contracts, expectations, media, weight. And then there's Ronaldinho, grinning, laughing, playing like it's still a game on the street in Porto Alegre. It disarms you. Even now, you watch him glide across the pitch at the San Siro. Defenders sliding, crowd gasping, that deep collective inhale before something special. And you feel it. Not nostalgia, something simpler. Joy. Pure, uncomplicated joy. And here's the uncomfortable truth. We don't see that much anymore. We see excellence, precision, perfection. But not that. Not the feeling that anything could happen, that the game might surprise you again. Ronaldinho gave you that. Every time. So if you're tired of modern football, if it feels repetitive, predictable, over-engineered, watch him. Just one video. The way he moves, the way he pauses, the way he smiles before doing something outrageous. And you'll remember why you fell in love with football in the first place.